Hello, in this video I'm replacing clutch and a chain on my vintage Husqvarna 162 chainsaw. Well, here we have it. That's my vintage Husqvarna 162 chainsaw. My dad bought it back in 1979 and it's still running. Well, today I'll be replacing a clutch. I've got a replacement. I bought this replacement clutch, and I'll see that piston stop I made in another video. And I do have a, I think it's brand new chain. It is steel chain, but I'm pretty sure that it will fit Husqvarna. I believe they're all the same anyway. So the reason for replacing the chain is that my chain is, as you can see, is pretty worn, and it's missing teeth and things like that. So while I'm replacing the chain, I'll be also replacing the clutch, because I believe that the chain will be pretty stretched by now after lots and lots of use. So it'll be a good idea to replace the clutch and also that little sprocket. That is, I think that's part of the set. Yeah, there you go. So that's the little sprocket. I'm pretty sure that the sprocket will be worn out as well. So I'll replace that as well. It's supposed to be good brand is Oregon. I think they are used by professionals. So I hope that it is going to last for a while. So let's do it. Oh, well, okay. First thing I'm going to do, I'll take this cover off the cylinder. It's only a couple of screws. The reason for that is so I can pull out the spark plug and install the piston stop to be able to loosen the clutch and get it off the crankshaft. It's a little bit dirty, but I'm going to clean that later. So that's the first thing. Get the ignition off. Our next thing is this clutch cover. So we'll get the clutch cover off, then we'll get the bar and the chain. I hope everything else will be okay. Even the clutching might be in a good shape. It might be just the sprocket that needs replacing. But well, while I'm at it, I'll just replace the lot. Yeah, it's a little bit dirty, but we'll clean it all up. So we'll get the bar off and the chain. Bar is in, well, decent shape, so I'm just gonna give it a good clean up, and then I'll use it again. So the bar, the chain will it goes to the bin. I got no use for it, and I can't do anything with it. Next thing, I'll take the spark plug out. I'll have to find the right socket for it. Make sure it fits. That's too big, that's too small, that's too big. Let's see if I can, oh well, this is the right one. Voila. So get the spark plug out. I'll turn the engine. I'm just gonna put the piston stop in. I just have to get the roughly to the top dead center, and then well, that should do. And next thing I'm going to do, I'll see if I can loosen this nut. The best way to do it is not to just force it against the piston stop, but you get a little hammer, or a hammer, whatever's on your hand, and it is, I think it is a left hand thread, so you gotta turn it clockwise to get it off the crankshaft. So let's try it. I'll give it a little. Well, there you go. That was easy. So we'll just get this off. This is in pretty good shape. Maybe got a bit of grease on it. So I'm just gonna clean it up with a maybe paint thinner or some degreaser. So I'll put this aside. And we have to remember the way it was installed. So I'm just gonna take this off, and I've got that little like a shim or something. That should be the oil pump. Then I've got the plastic cover, and I got the little sprocket. Now the sprocket, it is worn, but looks in decent shape. So I will just keep that for emergency use, and I'll keep the clutch as well. So I'm just gonna put that in a box and keep that for emergency use. So well, that's the old clutch. Next thing is I'm going to clean it up a little bit, and then I'm going to install the new one. This is the oil pump drive. That's in a good shape. I'm not going to replace that. And there's also a little shim. So I'm just going to keep that. I'm not going to replace that. All right. So I'm going to I'm going to clean it all up, and then I'll install the new clutch. Oh well, okay. I've cleaned all the dirt off, and the first thing I'm going to put on is that little bearing. I'll put a little bit of grease on the crankshaft so it's not running dry. And here I have the bearing. Next thing I will do is I've got to install this. This is like a little shim or a cover. Basically it covers the oil pump. So I put a bit of grease on it so I don't have to hold it into place. And the next thing is the outer. Next thing is the outer clutch with the sprocket and this plastic cover. Yeah, so I'll just put it on. I have to make sure that that little gear engages with the clutch. I'm gonna line it up like so. And last thing I'll put on is that inner clutch or the rotor. It does have a left-hand thread, so I've got to turn it anti-clockwise. The piston stop is already installed, so I will just tighten it up a little bit, and that's basically it. Maybe like that. Okay. I don't wanna force it against the pull start, so I'm gonna find the correct spot. Yeah, there's somewhere, so I'll just nip it up a little bit. That'll do. Well, I can now I can take the piston stop out, well, because I don't need it anymore, and I can reinstall the spark plug. It's good to have a piston stop with a longer thread, because you can basically go in and out as you need. So it's good to have one with a long thread. So the spark plug goes back in. I'll tighten it up, and I can also put this engine cover back. There we go. That's the engine cover. And last thing is the bar and the new chain. So again, nice and tight. Also, before I put the bar on, I have to get the back of this chain adjuster, bar adjuster, chain adjuster. Simply because the old chain, well, it was, you know, pretty old and stretched. So if you try to put a new chain on with the chain adjuster all the way out, then you won't be able to, because the new chain is a lot shorter than the old stretched one. So there goes the bar, and bar is, well, it's not new, but it's in a good shape. I've cleaned it all up, and it should last for a while. It's just like, there's a bit of wear, some paint is missing, but that doesn't really matter. So next thing is the chain. When you're putting a new chain, or well, even if you're doing maintenance and putting the chain on, make sure the chain is pointing the right way. So just slip it on like this. Make sure it engages with the little sprocket and all the other bits. So like this. It's a little loose, but I'll just put the clutch cover on, and then I will tighten it up a bit. So that's the clutch cover. Put the nuts, with a couple of nuts, put them on. For now, I'm just gonna keep them, probably just hand tied. So everything holds together nicely, and then, or maybe I'll nip it up a little bit, at least one. Yeah, like that. You don't want it too tight, because then when you're adjusting the chain, it's not gonna go. And also you don't want to strip the thread on the chain adjuster. So with these older chainsaws, or even some newer ones, the adjuster is here. It's hidden between the bar and the body of the chainsaw, so it's a little harder to get to it. So it's good to have a long screwdriver, and just gonna adjust it and see how it goes. I've got a fair bit to go. I will get there. Yeah, maybe a little more. yeah, it'll do. So I'll tighten it all up. When you're adjusting the chain, you don't want to have it too tight. Well, reason for that is that when the chain is too tight, you're putting a lot of pressure on that little bearing, and you probably wear it out quicker than you should. Otherwise, if the chain is too loose, then you'll be wearing out the little sprocket a lot faster than you need to. So gotta set it up somewhere in the middle, so it's nice and tight. After, say, when you put a new chain, or like, well, when you're doing maintenance and you reinstall the chain and bar and so on, you tighten it and adjust it, and then it's probably a good idea to, after you cut some wood, readjust a little more, because, well, especially with the new chain will bed in and stretch a little bit. So after you cut some wood, adjust again, and then it should last a lot longer without any adjusting. So that's how you replace chain, and how you replace well, that's that outer clutch on this Husqvarna chainsaw, or pretty much on any chainsaw, because, well, the setup is more or less the same, so maybe just it looks different, but the idea is very much the same for every chainsaw you have. Well, the chainsaw got a new clutch and the chain. It is cutting quite well. I hope it's gonna last for a long time. Thank you for watching. Please write comments and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.